Hey there. Welcome to the Kendra Nix podcast, where we stop grinding 24/7, learn how to scale our business, keep our sanity, own our schedule, and show up to be the best version of ourselves. And guess what? I'm your host, Kendra Nix. Let's get into it. Hey guys, hey, let's get into this episode. So, pop quiz. When you hear the word pause, what happens to your body? Like, say it again, pause. What did your body do? Did you tense up? Did you think, I can't pause if I stop doing this, if I stop doing that, if I stop posting on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok? Oh my God, if I stop sending out my newsletter, oh my gosh, my clients will leave me. I'll have to go back to my 9 to 5. Pause. Kendra, what are you talking about? Yeah, yep, I get it. I was the same way too. You are obsessed with it. I get it. Society has pushed us into the fast pipeline, to the fast sales, the hustle, the grind, the go, go, go. If my little one was here, I could have put him on the mic so he can do his go, 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 because he's 2 and that's all he knows. So pausing is not going to be his thing. But for mama, who needs to thrive for herself first, and for hubby and him and the rest of the family, maybe we got to learn how to pause. So what if I told you that driving 100 miles per hour is actually a terrible strategy? And that's what we do when we don't pause. So today we are talking about the scariest, most profitable thing I did this year. I stopped. Cold turkey. Peace out. Maybe I'll be back. Maybe I won't. And that's what I did. So if you've been stalking me online, I hope you have. Hey, I'm back. I appreciate it. You might have noticed that things got a little quiet on my Instagram. I actually made it private. Okay, I made it private. My Facebook was there, but nothing was posting. I just went cold turkey. I would pop on threads every blue moon. Wasn't by accident. It wasn't that OMG business failed, yada, yada, yada. No, I decided to pause everything. And reason being, as you guys know, I had a little bundle of joy. And let's just be real for a second. Can we talk about a business strategy all day? But can we agree that postpartum is a mother? You know exactly what I was going to say. Trying to keep this PG in case a little girl says she wants to be like Miss Kendra growing up. Hey, but postpartum is a mother. Now, we getting into it, y'all. Now, the old Kendra, I would have literally powered through. Like, be everywhere, be all things, be that, be this. Answering emails. I would have been on the road to an event. I would have had like 5 capes on. Like, Wonder Woman ain't got nothing on Kendra, because I would have had those capes on and it would have been like, oh, okay, I can do it all. But something hit me a couple of months ago. And I was just like, nah, I can't do it no more. Like, yeah. So I had to do a strategic pause. Okay. Excuse me. So also caveat, my voice is going to go in and out. So if I go from sounding like Kendra to a man, I'm recovering from sickness. So forgive me. I had to put that in there. I forgot to tell you at the beginning. So don't think it's 2 people. It's just me. So we know the hustle culture. It tells us if you aren't visible, you're dying. Like, if they don't see you, they don't know you. They don't know you, you're going to be poor, eating off the corner. Can I just tell you that constant motion is not progress? Sometimes constant motion is just chaos with a better filter. Let that sink in. Okay, it really is. And honestly, I just felt like I was in constant motion, straight chaos. I really didn't. After I had the baby, went back into the world, I continued on with what I was used to doing and didn't take the time to stop and evaluate who I am now with the added addition to the family and what I want to see myself as in the future. Okay. So I had to take that strategic pause. I wasn't quitting. I wasn't giving up because guess what? Kendra don't give up. Okay. I may pivot a couple of times. Okay. I'm the queen of pivot. Okay. But I'm not going to give up. I'm going to get to that end goal. Okay. And look, I know what you're thinking. Kendra, that sounds nice, but I have bills. Yeah. Can you pay my bills? No, I cannot. But I can give you some strategies on how you can get some money to pay your bills. I tell people all the time when they ask me about being an entrepreneur, business owner, whatever tag word you want to say these days, I always tell them don't quit your day job. Like for real. Business goes through ups and downs, ebbs and flows, circles, squares, triangles. They go through all these motions, and you need something to have to fall back on when you have that dry month. Because in your first year of business, you're just still learning yourself. Now, there are plenty of people that we have seen that in their first year, they're $1 million in sales. But after those sales, what did they take from, what was the final number that they were able to put in their pocket? Or I won't even use $1 million. I'll use $100,000. Depending on the business, if you're just online only and you do coaching, your overhead may be very low. But say, for instance, if you're in the construction and you're in the trades, your overhead is going to be high because I guarantee you your insurance bill alone, that liability insurance is going to hit you. That G&L is going to tear you up. So yeah, you $100,000, but then you start subtracting and you get to that real number. They don't show you that. Okay. So I get it. You say a pause. I can't do a pause because guess what? I got goals to reach, but can you stop for a second and think about yourself? Are you really reaching those goals in a way that's going to make you feel satisfied? No, you're like, girl, I'm about to get $100,000. Leave me alone. Yes, it will. But think about your mental. Think about your physical. When your family sees you, do they see you as burnt out Kendra? Tired Kendra? Tired Monique? Tired Tanya? I like tired Tanya. It has a ring. If your name is Tanya, I'm not picking on you. Okay? But I want to show up like the boss that I am, but I want to be rested. I want to be in the best mental capacity, physical capacity. Like everyone has their bad days. Nobody's perfect. But you want to show up the best version of yourself. So maybe you need a micro pause. That's just, hey, I'm going to shut this laptop down for 24 hours, hide this phone, and actually I can hear my own thoughts. The silence is beautiful. Or you do like I did, an operational pause. Actually did have this happen. Young lady had reached out to me and I sent her an email like, I can help you via email. However, I'm not doing anything right now. Like it was it's a no for me, dog. And not because I didn't want to work with her. It's because I needed to work on me. Okay. And you're like, well, Kendra, I got to pay the bills. Didn't you hear me before when I say you don't quit your day job? I see it all the time on social media. If we can really see the real behind the scenes, some of our favorites, the struggle is really there. Because until you know the ebbs and flows of your business and your finances, it really can be hard. And at the end of the day, I like benefits. Okay. One thing I know from being an entrepreneur is health insurance is a beast for small businesses. And unless you know that up front, yeah, it's going to hit you. And then my heart goes out to those who are small business owners and not under an actual corporate structure. Because come 2026, health insurance costs are going to go up. Just seeing the news reports and everything, that goes back to what I say. Keep your day job. Because most day jobs give you this thing called health insurance and they share that cost with you. So That's just my little tidbit on that. But we'll get back to it. Um, but I took that operational pause. Yes, I did have something to fall back on. But did I always have something? The answer is no. Is if you've seen my story on my YouTube, I had a baby and he was in a NICU. So me being Kendra, I stopped again. I stopped before, excuse me, because I gotta focus on my child. Like, yeah, no. It's all baby. And once he got to where he was thriving, and he's thriving beautifully, may I add. Then I was able to go back. Then once I went back and started doing everything all thing Kendra, that's when I said I need to pause. I need to pause. And here's the secret. While I was paused publicly, I was still being an awesome Kendra, a ninja behind the scenes privately. I wasn't posting anything like that. I wasn't sending out newsletters. One thing I was doing, y'all, and it's paid off, I was fixing my SEO on my website because it was quiet. If I show you, and I think I'm going to post that. Let me put myself a note. SEO. If I show you what my analytics were before the pause until after the pause, you'd be like, what? I just took the time to focus on that one small thing. Started working on building out automation, setting up systems that work for me because I didn't want to have that bottleneck anymore. And I still want the ability to be wife, mom, sister, daughter, all the things that Kendra is, friend, your favorite cheerleader. I want that. So I have to put systems in place for the Kendra now and the Kendra that is becoming better and better every day. So the pause didn't hurt. It helped me. So now that I put the SEO in place, I could come back and do all the different types of back-end things that we want to do when we have SEO, from doing maybe retargeting or just analyzing where people are coming from and say, okay, if people are coming from Facebook, then cool. If they're coming from this certain keyword, then cool, I need to do this. So the pause was beneficial for me mentally, physically, and for the business. So here's your permission slip. If you feel like you're drowning right now, if you feel that you're burnt out, and if you're just tired, I've been there. Pause. It is okay. What's for you is for you. And guess what? We don't control the story, even though we think we do. You control Instagram, but you don't control your story. He does, okay? Don't get me started, okay? I can always get into a good old sermon. But if you're just tired, just pause. It is okay. Audit what is actually necessary. Automate the rest, and trust that the world will not end if you take a break. I promise you it won't. Listen, I was still following things on, y'all know I like X, the forbidden platform, but actually, if you know how to tweak your feed, you won't see all the bad stuff. But anywho, I was still in the know what was going on. I didn't feel left out because I was getting more to who I am now. Kendra had changed, and Kendra needed to pause, reset. Because, like I said, I wear a lot of hats. The first 5 hats are very important. I'm a wife, I'm a mom, I'm a daughter, I'm a sister, and I'm a bestie. That's my village right there. I named all those titles because those titles are attached to people. And that's my village. But I was tired. I was burned out. I was drowning. And honestly, you may think that you're showing up on social media and people can't see that. People can tell. Like I feel that I'm good at reading people. And sometimes I just want to reach out to some people I see on social media and be like, you need a hug? Because it is okay to pause. What is for you is for you. So listen, guys, glad to be back with the mic 1 2 1 2. Now, frequency. You probably get a podcast once a month. However, that's all the capacity I have right now. See how the pause helped me realize that I can't give you a podcast every week, every day. Maybe in the future I'll go to some, 2 a month, semi-monthly. But right now, monthly is good. Monthly is good. And that's what Kendra can do. So Kendra won't feel burned out. So Kendra won't feel like she's drowning. Kendra gonna be tired. I got a toddler, okay? But not the drastic tired, okay? But once a month, you're gonna hear this voice on these airways. But I want you to remember this until the next episode. Stop building a cage for yourself. Get out that cage. Hey guys, thank you so much for tuning in. It's good to be back with the mic in my hand. Check 1, check 2. And I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Remember, don't put yourself in a cage. You're not meant to be boxed in. Work on you, and you can work on everything else. Remember to build that legacy. And until next time, peace out.